a very cool feature on this new coin from the Germania Mint.
Give it to me like...
Welcome to the Pauly Buck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me here today. And we are about to open up all these new products from the Germania Mint right here, right now. The Germania Mint in 2025 bringing us the next number 2 in the series of the Ragnarok. This happens to be in front of you the 2-ounce version, which is the silver BU ultra high relief. It's the exclusive edition of the second coin in this Ragnarok series. This collection immerses you in the mythical end of the world, the downfall of the gods, and the transformation of order. Along with the 2-ounce version, we do have the standard BU 1-ounce version. This is the Heimdall. They also make a Loki version, and then they also make a 2-coin set Loki Heimdall version. We're going to go over these two, and I also have the new Kenaz ruin there as well. But before we get into the coin, a little bit about the coin itself, and then we'll dive deep into the packaging, the coin itself, see what we're talking about, see what we're looking at. Loki and Heimdall face each other in a legendary duel, bringing death to both. Loki, the master of deception and the father of monsters, stands against Heimdall, whose sharp sight and hearing let no shadows go unnoticed. When their clash begins, neither will survive. Their fate is a mutual destruction. This coin, which we're about to look at, captures that moment. The obverse of the coin features the heroes, their numerous wounds, a testament to the ferocity of this battle. The gods are accompanied by their power stones, Moss Agate and Tiger's Eye, which this time brought no solace. When illuminated with the UV flashlight, yes, we have UV in this coin, their weapons will flare with intense light, and the cracked earth beneath them will begin to pulse with a red glow. Now the reverse presents the symbol of Heimdall and Loki, their artifacts, the ship and the horn, alongside a cracked earth on the verge of annihilation, which is also, you're going to see, Germania Mint's double-headed Germanic eagle. Well, which should we get into first? I'm going to choose, and it's going to be the 1-ounce version, the Heimdall. Now, like I said, I can put on the screen right next to this one the Loki version, but I do not have that in hand to show you. But this is going to be a blackened silver Germania Mint style, like proof-like, but not considered proof. It's their BU version. Very, very well done. Let's pop this thing out of here. Set it right back here for now. And let's go over the COA from the Germania Mint. So here we have COA of Heimdall. This certifies that what you get is legit from the Germania Mint. This one is limited to 5,000 pieces, and it's BU quality, black BU finishing, 4/9 fine, 5 mark denomination coming from the Germania Mint. Very well done with their COAs as usual. We're going to set that stuff off to the side, and let's grab the Heimdall, and we will get out of the capsule. But it shows Heimdall. It's depicted him waiting ashore, waiting on Loki, waiting for the battle. And in the 2-ounce version, we bring you that battle. So a very cool piece from the Germania Mint, and I really enjoy that they're doing this black and silver when they could have been just like anybody else and just did a normal silver BU coin. Heimdall's horn, Germania Mint 2025. I like this cracked, shattered fields that they do here. It just sets them apart from everybody else. It's their style. Coming close on it. There's the double-headed eagle. Heimdall on the left. The gala horn of Heimdall. All right, let's pop this out of the capsule quick and get a good look at it. All right, here we have it out of the capsule, and you can take in some more of that proof-like fields coming from the Germania Mint. And before I get too far into it, just remember that this is gifted to me by the Germania Mint to present to you guys so you can have a good look at it before you decide whether or not you want to buy it. Look how black that looks. Very, very cool looking. I do not suggest that you guys remove your own coins from the capsule. I'm doing this to give you a great look at it. I immediately put it back in the capsule after I'm done here. That is flipping cool. Wow, well done. So I would not suggest that you guys take yours out. Let me do that, and you guys enjoy it from inside the capsule. But just take all this in. Take the chance, take it in. And again, there is a Loki version of this. And then there's also a 2-coin set, Loki and Heimdall 2-coin set. I can flash that right now as well. You guys can check that out. All of their distributors will be listed in the description section of this video. So if you're looking to buy some Germania Mint products, you can check out their authorized dealers from that link. And let's set the COA and the packaging to the side. And let's get into the 2-ounce. So with their 2-ounce pieces, they're obviously more high-end, limited to 500. This is coin number 118. You're getting a nice box covering sleeve. Very, very high-end pieces from the Germania Mint. And we're just going to set this off to the side a little bit. Very nice wooden box, Germania Mint branded. You run your hand across this. This is kind of engraved in there, and then this yellowing is added or gold is added. Nice felt bottom on this box. And let's open this thing up and take a look at it. Let's pop the COA out first, if we can get it with these gloves. My hands are all beat up. It's hunting season around here. So this is telling you the story, the saga, Ragnarok series. Read that when you feel the need. Our COA is numbered as well, 118 of 500 pieces. And what does this say? We have antiqued finishing, UV effect, moss agate, tiger's eye, and numbering. So this is the second coin of the Ragnarok series, the Loki and Heimdall. Let's slide this back in here. Pop this big chunky 2-ounce out of this. Very nicely done too. Again, everything fits in there nice and snug and tight. They give you 2 slots here to open that up. And let's come in on this 2-ounce Heimdall and Loki. Check this thing out. Whoa. Ultra high relief. You know, I'm going to come back out and we're not even going to mess around. Let's just pop this out of the capsule right now. Again, as I said, let me do the capsule popping and you guys just enjoy the coin for what it is. Let me take mine out and show you guys what it is all about. Here's our numbering, 118, reeded edge, except where the numbering is. And that's etched on there. That's just not painted on there. So that's another step the Germania Mint takes. Just not a painted on type thing. Loki and Heimdall. Check this thing out. Let's come in. Ultra high relief. Popping off the top of the coin. Limited to 500. Both of them just taking swords right to the chest. See how close I can come in without it jumping around on us. Very well detailed. I mean, every aspect of it is so well done with the details. That's what I enjoy about the 2-ounce coins, is how much detail they can put in them. Even their 1-ounce, obviously, you've seen the details there. But these 2-ounce and then the antiqued, everything just pops so well. Come over and we're going to have Loki and Heimdall. We've got the horn and the ship. Down here, Loki and Heimdall. Heimdall and Loki. And again, Germania Mint, 2025, 2-ounce, 4/9 fine. Cool piece. And now maybe what you were waiting for is the UV effect part. So I've shown this before on here, and we'll do it with the next ruin that you're about to see. But I'm going to pop the lights off and show you what the UV effect is on this. So I flip this light on. Check that out. You got the shattered earth below. Their weapons, their swords light up. Come in, there we go. You guys should check out the interview I did with Simon from the Germania Mint, CEO. I'll link that at the end of the video and in the description as well. We talk about this UV. Very cool. Just on the one side, I wanted to double check. So it's a cool feature. It definitely is, because who else is doing it? You would never know that was there unless, number one, I told you, or for some reason you took this into a UV light room, black light room, and you're like, whoa, I didn't know that was there. But had they not told you this was here, you can't tell that this is even on the coin itself. And the color spectrum that can be done with this, look, there's greens and blues and oranges and reds. They can do anything you can think of with this. And in the future, it's going to be a huge help to security on silver coins, even bullion. You just wait. Then we pop it off, and you have your 2-ounce coin. It's kind of fuzzy because we don't have the light on. Let's put a light on in the situation. Now you just have your regular 2-ounce coin. We can hit it, but it's tough to see. It comes up a little bit, but I got some bright lights, but it's there. So 2 very nicely done pieces coming from the Germania Mint, the continuation of the Ragnarok series, and then to follow that up, we do have a brand new ruin coming from the Ruin series. This one is called the Kenaz ruin. It is the ruin of light, knowledge, and your inner fire. Let's pop this out of the box. It also comes with the numbering on the box itself, which I do enjoy. So we have CO211. That should match our COA, which is right here. CO211. This is limited to 2,500 pieces. And the Kenaz ruin is the ruin of inspiration. And let's pop this thing out and take a look at it. And for as simple as these things are, they are very, very cool. And these also do have the feature. And I've had on this channel, there's red, there's green, there's yellow. We have the blue. Very nice. Let me pop a light out. It'll come in a little better for us. Check that out. So that pops off blue. Very, very cool. And let's flip our light back on. And this is where we see all the facts of the bar. Germania Mint, mint mark CO211, 4/9 fine silver, and these are 1-ounce pieces. These are not 2-ounce pieces. But very well done, and every one is a different shape. That is the point of them. And they could be made out of anything. A ruin could be made out of anything that was available at the time. Light, knowledge, and inner fire. Let me know how you feel about the Germania Mint products that all came from 2025. I've got the next witch in the Witchcraft series coming next. That'll be later this week as a review on this channel. But let me know what you think about all the stuff I've shown off. Definitely check out that interview we did. I will link that at the end of this video. I want to thank you all for joining me on this one here today. So until next time, thanks everybody. Hit that subscribe button down below. Check out that interview right up here in the corner. And I will see you all on the next one. Thanks everybody.